you now.
Test, test?
Test, yeah.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
my god, difficulties. I'll make the tweet and then retweet it.
Alright. We going.
Alright, we're good. Anytime you guys are ready. Man, I thought streaming was easy. What's all these problems? I'm just kidding. I know it's hard. And a lot of people don't know how much work these guys have to put in to get this shit to work.
Yeah, streaming is
especially when the venue, like every venue is different what you can get. So it's always like crack shoot if it's gonna be good or not, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so this is a pretty standard, foot team game compared to like all the top tiers in TV.
Yeah. I think Jin has a slight range advantage though.
I don't know, just characters are like, I think the matchup is pretty even. Like if Lucky gets the meter, which he has a lot of right now, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, Jin is, despite how good he is, he's still pretty fair. What? That looks like a combo drop right there.
Alright. Punish the no tech, but no real punish.
No confirm. Wow, he should block. I mean, Jin has pretty good pressure, but he has really bad mix-up, you know? It's all about like trying to get you to press buttons and hit you during stagger moments, right?
That's the core of Jin's pressure, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of staggers. And if he gets close to you, he might 6A, but he has to really go for it.
I mean, he has no meter. All the 6A does let him reset pressure.
Yeah, or he can go for throw. But
empty jump mid. What? I know it looks like Joshua's a little bit more warmed up than Christian is, though.
yeah, I saw Joshua playing a little earlier. I don't know what Christian was or not. But nice side swap from Christian into get DP'd.
Yep, nice get DP setup.
Nice.
Oh man, you should option select the throws you're gonna throw. Actually, no, he tried to poke with 2A.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's what I needed. Oh,
And
man,
again, he punished like the tech option, but both times he didn't really get anything.
Like you really like you know like if you can do that consistently, that's how you have to keep them in the corner. You should really like work on that.
Like I think what Jin does is like you piano 2A 5C. So if it whiffs, you just get 2A. Otherwise, you get 2A 5C, and that should be enough time to confirm into other stuff.
Right. See, so that angle, I mean that overdrive was good, but he should have just. I think like no, he overdrive the first hit of the ice car, right? Which means second hit will whiff, right?
Right.
So you didn't need to do the EA right there. You could have just do a regular full combo.
Maybe he was scared about the timing. Like he was afraid that the timing of the ice car would hit him if he had done a normal.
True, but I'm saying I think that right there, he should just went for regular normal. Wow, what happened to the first round? I like missed it or something. Joshua's already up 1.
Nice. Do we get it? No, he misses it. Alright, that's fine. It's kind of hard.
Wow, getting hit by all the mix-ups.
Yes, this time he gets
There
it.
we go. This is regular Jin play.
Purple throw gets broken. Both players backing off. Joshua working on a pretty healthy life lead right now.
Wow,
And he gets DP'd. Yeah, there it is. Alright, nice. Punch that 2A.
Should be a full combo, 3,000 damage.
Good job keeping you in the corner. Oh, wow. All right.
What?
And you could have gotten more off that throw, but all right.
Wow,
As long as you get something. Got a little greedy there, Joshua.
Try to edge throw him.
Yeah. Because a lot of BB players, like if you approach them, they jump back, and that's what that's supposed to punish. Like, oh, you're gonna up back me? Nah, I'm gonna air throw you. But Christian was just waiting there, like, you're gonna jump and I'm gonna air throw, or I'm gonna anti-air you. Nice cross up into reset. This should be it. Woo! Alright.
Rounds to my hammer.
And it worked.
Oh man.
You could have done a much better punish off that. Jin is like minus 20 or something off DP.
Try to burst bait, but there's no reason to. Just get the burst. Honestly, like, if you force them to burst in this version of the game, there's no overdrive to worry about.
Yeah, I mean...
And then they also like, forfeit all active flow benefits, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You can't go into active flow if you burst in a round.
Yeah, it's like, don't burst bait. Just do your damage. Because if they don't burst, you get that fat fatal counter, you know? It's like, just... Oh no.
Oh, again! Again with the hammer. Alright, here we go.
I don't think you can super after this, but... Yeah, I don't know.
He didn't have stocks to work with at that point either, so... he could have comboed.
Man, anyway, one player messes up, he's dead.
But both players are slowly gaining meter. I think. Oh no! Alright, as soon as one guy goes in, that's it.
Well, I mean, Jin does have the better air normal in terms of range.
Definitely.
So, like, I don't know what he was trying to press. Oh, what was he trying to do? Throw break?
I have no idea. And that was probably a poke. That was kind of hit.
Like, Lucky's pressure is pretty real. You should respect her. You really have to push her out of range. And her range is a lot longer now because of like the 5B, 6B change. Yeah, you can't really sleep on her. Hope he does a full combo from this. He's your super.
Yeah, use all the stocks. Well, alright.
Meaty fireball. That makes sense. You should have held down the EA if you didn't want to die right there.
I think he could have just blocked.
True. I mean, I think you could have hit him with the EA.
You think he would go that far? He was pretty far away, I think.
Maybe.
I would have blocked.
Well, it's better than dying.
Yes. Again with the cross up. Yeah, nice. But
those kind of things you usually don't want to do it more than once. You know, you want to keep it up your sleeve for the critical moment.
Right.
If you do it too often to get used to it, you lose your only chance to win usually. Especially in a long set, you really want to keep this to the end. You know, you don't want to give all your cards, otherwise you run out of options too fast.
It's tricky enough to hit people if they don't get used to it, basically. Like, if it were more tricky, then it'd just be the standard mix-up.
This should kill.
Yeah.
And I'm telling Jyosua to hold on to his meter more often and go for like the OD confirms.
Yeah, I was talking to Kizzy about it. It's like, he says that's what Fenrich does. Like, he doesn't burn meter outside of like kill combos.
Oh yeah, because like the damage you get from those mix-ups with meter is just pales in comparison to the one-shot combo.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like, you don't get that much more damage off that mix-up anyway.
Right. Like, Joshua is a big fan of the Snowflake mix-up.
Yeah.
Which is good, but I mean, compared to the killing potential, I guess, I mean, Fenrich picked his path.
Well, the reason is because, like, you know, they're left with 2000 HP, which you could have done with the one kill combo, but instead, he has 2000 HP, you're playing neutral, and you have no meter to work with.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the difference. Right now doesn't matter as much because he has so low life. Oh, I should have busted earlier before the jump cancelable part.
Right.
Man, Josh was looking on a healthy 3-0 lead. Yeah, I hope Christian can try to improve from this. He's been wanting to get better, but I haven't seen the improvement for a long time. So, like, what Christian should do, yeah, like right now, like, there's no point in staring each other down as Tsubaki. If the opponent does not want to move forward, right, you just build meter.
Right.
And then when you build meter, you force the opponent to want to move forward. And when that happens, that gives you a chance to hit them because they're moving forward.
What about if Jin does say a fireball?
Well, you just stop. I mean, the fireball doesn't change the neutral state. It just makes you stop charging. So you just jump and then charge anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, because the fireball actually doesn't do anything for Jin. It just gives Stocky more time to charge. So what you actually want to do with Jin is just run forward. And then if you're afraid she'll do something, just like, you know, FB break. Good blocks. Oh, you say it's good to get hit. Empty jump low. Empty jump
Nice.
mid into hit. Oh, come on.
Okay, might.
Can he build
No,
a meter?
I don't think he used the snowflake, so
he
it
did.
killed his meter game.
Yeah, see, right there should have been like quick DP warning. See, that's the thing of charging meter characters, right? Because if they don't do anything, you just charge. And it makes you gain more advantage, and then they get nothing, right? So that it provokes them to move forward. You should be making your game plan around that if you both don't want to move. Wow, DP, it's not safe even with the I guess not.
And the jump low gets jumped out. And alright, come on Joshua. Let's see what you got.
Christian is expecting these jumps out of block swing too much.
Yeah,
Because like Jin doesn't really have anything. Like once you're used to that, you can just punish it.
like Jin only has a couple of moves that he can jump cancel out of. Well, I mean it's quite a lot actually, but the way most players do it is they just like jump cancel at 5C or 2C, and then at that point you just mash your anti-air or get out or whatever.
Oh, close stops, please use them. Yeah, you should use meter after. Oh no!
Oh no! Swords, yeah. Alright. What? Was that like a DP bait?
Oh my god, just keep doing hammer. It'll land after the 5th one.
But yeah, like for Jin, 5A and 2A are jump cancelable, 5C, 2C are jump cancelable, and 5B is jump cancelable but on hit only.
Let me tell them how much the score is.
Alright.
It's 4-0 right now.
So, yeah, usually for Jin players, like, Jins usually don't just like jump after 2A. So usually you just wait for like 5C or 2C.
The thing is
and
that
then
too,
they
as
should be
Tsubaki, jumping as Jin really is really bad. Because you just anti-air is a crouching anti-air.
Yeah, so his
like
J2C
2C
won't
Yeah, 2C will just beat out anything Jin can do if he is reacting. He's not reacting though, you really should just think about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean Jin's jump 2C is a good jump in, and it really beats people with 6A anti-airs because they have to stand for that.
Yeah.
And Jin's J2C, just press it earlier and then you'll win.
Yeah, because all the overhead and the head involve doesn't come in early enough.
Right. It's not on frame 1. It's usually like frame, I don't know, 4 or something.
And compared to Guilty Gear, it's a lot weaker.
Yeah,
it comes
yeah.
for anti-airing.
But characters with like crouching anti-airs, they don't have to deal with that because they can just keep holding down to dodge the J2C.
So yeah, so that kind of pressure Joshua is doing is actually not real against Tsubaki, but Christian is just not taking advantage of her Tsubaki's normals. Oh my god, yeah, just press 2C.
Got him jumping or something.
I think so.
I probably would have just done a real combo. You don't have the meter for the mix-up, and it probably wouldn't have done as much anyways. It was a little. If they had done dashing 3C, that would have hit. Because Jin's 3C actually low profile stuff, like not body angle or anything, like literally just hitbox shrinks.
Oh,
Like
no
it goes under
hitbox
fireballs
though.
and stuff. Woo! All right.
Oh my god, please finish these combos. I wonder if he's getting like a misinput trying to jump. I think he's getting a misinput when he tries to jump. Yeah, he gets like the quarter circle motion before he gets the jump motion. So he jump cancels the move.
Right.
Yeah. Things are not looking good for Christian. Yeah, I expected it to be closer too. Oh man, what in the world? People are slacking.
Yeah, you said the same thing about Cyblade versus Brando.
Yeah. From what I saw last time, their levels were closer in my opinion. It's everyone's been slacking since then.
Nice. Alright. Keep him in the corner. No confirm. I don't know if it's not possible to combo off that or what.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of times it depends on the meter for Tsubaki. It's like, you know, if it's not crouch, you don't have the meter. Yeah,
nice.
See, that was good, but he didn't need to block the ice core because it whiffed.
Yeah, again,
like
I think again he was just not sure, so he chose the safe path.
Right, and then he did 5A sort of, which is very poor. Wow. I don't like that meter usage, to be honest.
Yeah, on that kind of ice car knockdown, you don't get a safe jump or anything. Like meaty 2A, I think he was trying to DP. No, he was trying to Yuki Kaze. He had 50.
Even if it was a DP, he would have lost.
No, that was Yuki Kaze for sure.
Okay. Oh my god, overdriving to counter hit. Get counter hit.
Nice. Oh, he missed a dash though.
Yes, do the combo. Finish the combo.
Alright, nice roll punish. Alright.
Pretty good. Get the 2 stocks back to set up.
I really think he can combo off that, but he must have messed up.
Why did he back up?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure he thought that because they.
But even then, why would you back off? You can just like jump up in neutral.
He's totally overreacting. Don't boast bait, he almost threw that away. Well, finally he gets one on the board. So like in situations when the enemy has like no life left, right? Usually I think it's better not to try to burst bait unless you do a burst bait that will continue after the RC or something. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like those combos where you RC and then if they don't burst you can hit them and they die. Yeah, you should do those kind of burst baits if you're gonna do them. Otherwise just let them burst. You know, if they have no HP they have to come in. And trying to move forward and hit someone is a lot harder than standing still and hitting someone. Full screen ice core, what year is this? Come on, guys.
They actually nerfed the range of that in this game.
Yeah, it does seem like it.
Like, it doesn't go full screen anymore. It goes like 3/4.
That's even more reason not to do it.
I mean, it still has its uses, but yeah, generally don't do it.
Oh!
Woo! Nice use of that move from Christian there. It's got body involved.
Yep.
So it went straight through the second hit.
I thought he was gonna get hit.
No, I know that's what he was going for.
I thought, you know, because he was blocking so long, I thought he like didn't have a plan. Should burst. Should burst. See, like when you're one hit away from winning, it's a good time to burst. If you're like he's at full life, that's California burst. Don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you're one of those characters like Arakune that's like, you know, one touch and then you can burn it all back. But
with the meters he had, right, he totally could have won in one more hit. He should have been more confident about it. Man, what did this work from? Like 4,000. Feels like Christian's finally waking up a little bit.
Yeah, he's doing very well.
Whoa, 2C a little late there.
I don't like that use of meter actually.
Yeah, that was confused. Like, shouldn't the in that piece, like, Kujin into the like standing reset?
Yeah.
Usually that's what gym players do. Because you actually can force real ulti that you don't have to worry about them tag like rolling.
Yeah, yeah. Usually Jins just do 2-second Jins in a row and just go from there.
Oh, so brave.
Ooh.
So brave.
Nice air throw. Here we go.
This is like 3,000? Yeah, 3,000.
Air throws usually go to like 3,000. Assuming you do the full combo. I actually don't know Jin's real combo. I just make stuff up.
Man, you gotta tell people that they don't let you air throw them all the time.
Well, it's still like 2.5, 2.8.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. What in the world? He need to spin meter there? That looked questionable. Yeah, like honestly, I'm like if you screw up your combo, just don't force it with the meter spending. You really need that meter in this game. What happened?
Oh, nice sweep under the fireball, and Tsubaki's fireball disappears if she gets hit. So unfortunately, he didn't pick up on the counter hit. That's actually something I think. Ooh, nice. He actually charged that crush trigger a little bit so he could get the 6C. Otherwise, it would not have worked. Okay, full combo.
You can't kill, so you probably should overdrive here, maybe. Yep.
Game of chicken.
You should jump. Honestly, just jump. Because if you jump, you can block the any EA. You know, they're not gonna land.
Maybe you could have supered there, but I don't know. EA could have killed that.
Yeah, you just jump and block. If you're afraid, because if you jump, only thing you can do is air throw. So you don't need to worry about one thing. Whoa, just 2C the jump attempt.
Nice catch. He caught, I guess, a jump or something. All right, Joshua's doing pretty well this time. Yeah, that's like a baby combo. But he's keeping the pressure up, which is much more important. And I guess Christian's coming back now.
He needs to be on meter though. Is that like some kind of SC screwed up into a like very amazing 6B counter?
It was probably like a counter assault.
He should have 3C right there for the fatal.
Oh, a little too far for that. Reset. Here we go.
Yeah, see, he's not doing enough meters, so he can't actually finish the combos. He needs the D version of the specials to combo off all those types of hits.
Nice. Caught Joshua not using barrier and was able to get him.
Like, I feel like Christian should save his meter for confirms and less for neutral. Unless you have some kind of crazy one-shot mix-up you want to do with like 2 bars or something. Because like if you hit them and you don't have the meter to convert to the D version of the special, you don't have any combos to use.
He's doing pretty well right now.
Wow.
Woo!
He should confirm those.
Nice.
Good boost. What? Joshua trying to go ham. 2C, there we go. And then you're out. What? You're supposed to be out. He didn't do the after part correctly.
Oh! That was nice. Both players jump blocking at each other. Oh, that was supposed to be 3C. Yeah, he's going for the side swap. I guess that's fine. Nice.
It's like the oldest mixed up in the book.
It's a lot stronger in this game than say Guilty Gear.
Is it?
Yeah, because you can't option select 6 feet throw.
You can just roll away though.
That's true.
Wow.
He missed the combo and he was able to do it just fine.
JC whiff right there, that was really hard.
Yeah. But it probably was for the best.
7-1. 7-1. See, like the thing about Tsubaki is like without the meter, you can't actually get anything going. So like if you're gonna do that rush down style, right? Landing those like 1,000, like 1.8k, 1.8k each time is really, unimpressive. Like it's not really special, right? Because the damage is so low, you don't build any meter from it.
Right.
So if you're gonna do that kind of pressure, you need to mix in a command throw to get 2
Or
stocks.
what about if she like used the overdrive to gain meter automatically?
You could usually do that at the start of the round. Yeah, if you don't do that at the start of the round, you just save it for like an overdrive combo, Because she does really good damage on overdrive. I think like averaging like around 5k or something. That's pretty decent.
Nice anti-air, but no follow-up.
He's letting Jyosua get away with these jumps. You really need to use your 2C. You can't really do those kind of mix-ups on Tsubaki because of the crouching anti-air. It's like the same idea when you fight against Susanoo. He just 2Cs you right time you jump. Yeah, it's free. you can't jump like that against those characters. Why he didn't confirm that at all?
Oh, alright. Yeah, it's do or die.
You should continue charging. Tell here. Oh. He blocked it though.
How negative is that move? Let's find out.
The frame data on Ice Car.
Yeah.
It looks pretty safe. If you get DP in time, you can block.
EX Ice Car -10.
That's not safe at all. What the heck?
Ice Car's -10.
Well, I'll never do that move again.
Yeah, Ice Car 1 hit for both EX and regular. According to the frame data numbers here, -10.
Man, -10 is really bad.
I mean, I could be wrong, like counting the numbers, but
You're telling me Dustin gives wrong information?
hey, I put in a lot of work into these numbers, okay?
And they're wrong? Please.
They can be.
You're not selling me on this website here.
I do what I can, man. It's really hard work, grueling work.
See how like without the meter, the hammer combo ended with 1.5k and a very mediocre knockdown. He should actually think about his meter management a little bit more. Like right here, he should no, actually, I guess he was crouched, so they didn't need to do the hammer. But like playing at like low meter Tsubaki is very sad. You really want to get at least 1 bar on the board. Like you know how I used to play orders though, right?
Right.
And like in my opinion, like if you don't play with meter back then, with the charge meter, I mean like Tsubaki has, it's like really awful because the combos you can conventionally have are all just like really terrible. So I would sacrifice Oki to get the bars. It's worth it because your next hit in neutral is just that much better, as opposed to your like mix up now that gives you 1 point something k. It's not worth it. Like, the whole time he's at like 0 meter. Like all his specials are a little weaker in property and they're like more unsafe.
Yeah. And I saw a lot of air dashing from Jyosua in that round. It's just like block string, blah blah blah, air dash, cross up. He can't let him get away with it.
Yeah. Oh, that should lose to 2C. Just press one button, shut down the entire style. So from this combo, he should just charge 1 bar.
He got half a bar.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. What the heck?
Well, he programmed that into his brain and those were
What? What about that part? What was the X move he did earlier?
Yeah, I don't know. I think follow-up hammer's like -1.
What's up?
I'm trying to think about how much.
No, it just depends on if you have the meter or not.
Like, I know Tsubaki's hammer's got different frame advantage if she does it at neutral or from like a normal versus from a special.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't heard of that before.
I think I have to double check.
The round spot hammer, best poke intro in the game.
Yeah, follow-up hammer's -2.
I see. What if it's like a D hammer?
Yeah, follow-up EX hammer's -2. I don't have a follow-up normal hammer on this.
What?
Actually, I don't even know if that's a move. Let me double check.
Actually, it might not be. I don't think you can do special in the specials if you don't have meter.
Like, actually, I need to get
good tackle. Should be the end of the round.
I need to get Ambi to update the CF rain data because I've made changes since he posted it on his app.
I see.
Yeah, there's a follow-up normal hammer. It's -4.
That sounds terrible. Shouldn't do that move. Especially looking a little bit more alive here.
Oh, another tech punish with no real punish.
Good DP. He might DP back. Yep. You gotta watch for that. Like, depending on how much meter the players have, you should assess the risk reward.
Whoa, alright. Yeah, a little far. I was kind of 5C 3C off that.
So right here, he should charge to like 3 or more orbs behind the safety of the
Isn't that the point of that super?
Well, actually, there's 2 ways to use it. Like, one is, usually they block in the air, right?
Right.
And if they do that,
you go for the air unblockable stuff. Okay.
Well, not that. You it's not just that. You can like do the cross under last second. Because if you manage to get them to start blocking like 5As and stuff, right? You push them up a little bit, right? You can run under them if you do it just right. I've seen Finnish do that kind of stuff with Jin. Yeah, similar idea. And then you block in midair, you're stuck there, right? You fall down and you skip the last second. So like that's what these normal characters have to do sometimes in order to get the actual good mix-up. So, like high-low, you guys don't have any fast, but left-right is like the same for anybody, Oh, good DP.
Nice.
What is Christian gonna do here? DP back? Gonna be another DP. Now he shuts it down with the bananas. Yeah, confirm off this.
Oh,
Should have went for the command throw.
Yeah,
he needs the horns. He has one now though.
Okay.
You should continue charging each time you draw, because if you don't have a plan to move in, you should use that time to get resources. You can't really be like, undecided when it comes to meter management of these kind of characters.
Oh no, this should be it. Don't drop your combo brush.
I'm gonna curse him. Every time like, oh, that's a good combo, text out.
I mean, he had 50 meter. That was easy kill combo time.
Yeah, there we
nice
go.
CC.
There
Excellent.
we go. About time. Joshua's just feeling himself now because he's so ahead. And DP every time there's like a fatal counter. It's a good tactic though. He should fatal counter him instead of doing those weak punishes.
Yeah, I mean,
because if you fatal counter him too, you can get the boost. And that's what you're aiming for more than the damage. You want him to use up the resource. Wow, that's a bad DP. I think Bucky has the problem we could jump over her DP still, right? She always had that problem. So
I think so.
Yeah, I should not DP with her. Unless it's like she won't jump over. 9-3. Match point. I hope Christian rewatches this later. He goes back and rethinks the entire strategy of the character. Because he spends so much time like unsure what he wants to do and second guessing himself. Like you can't really do that in these fighting games. Like, there's not a lot of time to think or react. So you really need to get your game plan down ahead of time. Like even if like you're not the best player, right? If you have a solid game plan and follow it through, you'll do a lot better than like the average person who doesn't do the same preparation.
Right. I think for a lot of people the problem is they might have a plan, but as soon as they start playing, they like forget.
I don't understand that at all.
You've heard the saying for like, or I've heard the saying for like, say, martial arts people.
Okay.
In tournaments, like if you remember only half of what you've practiced, you're already doing pretty good.
I suppose so.
Like, alright, so another quote from boxing, Mike Tyson.
Sure.
Everyone has a plan until they get hit.
Okay.
So I think there's the same sentiment here.
Kind of true. But I mean, in boxing, you get hit, you can't think anymore. So it's a little different.
And I'm saying,
yeah, but
not to equate getting punched in the face.
Right,
and,
but I'm saying like, it's a little different because like it's not like your ability to think is impaired when you get hit in this game.
But I think people just get panicked.
No, I don't know. Yeah, sure. I mean, I get that, but still, like, if you get panicked when that happens, it means you don't put enough practice into what you do know, and you don't have enough confidence in it.
Right.
But if you practice so much that you just do it like without even thinking, then that can be a source of confidence for yourself.
Right. I think it is a confidence issue. It's like the panic.
Like if
panic only sets in when you're not confident enough in what you're doing. So there's probably more than one way to get confidence. One way is to practice so much that it becomes second nature, so you don't have to think about it.
You don't even think about it.
Another way, there might be other ways, but I mean, what you described is probably the most universal way.
Yeah, I mean, it's the easiest way.
Oh, this is your chance. No! That could have been like easy 4.2 without meter. Like 5K easy with meter.
Wow,
again with the mix-up, yeah.
It's over. Nice try.
6A, 5B, 2C, 6B.
You want to put them on the mic?
Yeah. I think that worked out pretty well last time.
Come talk on the mic.
Talk about the match on screen. Between you two. You guys can listen to it.
There's buttons on here. There's buttons on here. I keep muting it.
Or let's get out so you guys can sit down. Yeah, it was 10-3. That's okay. You're about to get 10-0.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah?
Oh, I can like only barely. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I guess they're just talking about the match.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't bait enough DPs. I kept not baiting any DPs at all.
I got hit by a lot of your DPs actually too. So, you got my my DDP a good amount of times. Even though that's kind of like a rock paper scissors, whether or not I let go of the button right away.
Yeah. I was also too afraid to anti-air you most of the time.
You got me with some 2Cs though.
Yeah.
I didn't get anti-aired though as much as I seem to remember you anti-airing me in the past, so that is probably true. You did get me with one 3C though, Fatal.
I should have 3C'd more.
Yeah, probably, because I did do a lot of jump C against you. So if you had 3C'd a little bit more, I probably would have gotten hit by a lot of damage. I don't know. Trying to think. You definitely liked the DP a lot though when you had 50 meter, which I did too actually, but I don't know.
You DP'd me back.
Yeah. I wanted to see if you'd expect it. Like I get hit by a DP and I'm like, all right, there's no way he's gonna seriously think I'm gonna DP him back for that, so I'm gonna do it. And then sometimes you get hit, but then I just get baited. But if I got baited, I thought well, there's no way he's gonna think I'm gonna do it a second time, so I would do it again. And that's probably not a good mentality to have, but at the same time I had a very hefty lead at that point, so I was like, well, what the hell. We'll try it. Let's see. Your neutral is still pretty good. I feel like I had a hard time getting in with like basically the whole idea, Tsubaki idea of like, let me sit here, charge, I'm gonna throw a projectile, you're gonna deal with the projectile, I'm gonna charge some more. That seemed to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think I didn't let go of D early enough a couple times, and now just
Yeah,
get hit.
and you got hit, yeah. So you can't like overcommit to it, I guess. Confirm still seemed to be pretty decent. I know you said it had been a little while since he practiced, so.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I just lab stuff.
You just lab stuff?
I just lab stuff.
No confirms. Just I know the combo eventually.
I need to play against people more often.
I mean even Jeff and Kevin? Yeah, what happened to them? Oh, we're just talking about the match.
Yeah, that's it.
So. Yeah. Percival is confused. He is standing over here. Oh, what do we have? It looks like Dead Spike and Yosuke?
Yeah, Josuke. Yeah.
Josuke.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about our match?
Nah, I'm not. See, the problem is that I'm not too disappointed.
I see it.
No,
I won.
Yeah.
I won, but it was, I don't know. I felt like it was a little one-sided at some times. But like, the matches in the middle though were much closer. I don't exactly understand why. Personally, I'd have to like watch the match again and then to see what happened there.
See,
but
a lot of the time when I was like super confident, like, oh, I got this, I'm like, nah.
No, I'm probably gonna drop this combo and then just back up. I don't know. Personally, I find every time I think I hit somebody with a cool confirm, I'm like, I'm totally gonna drop this combo. I fucking drop the combo every time. Like, I can't think about that, or else I'm gonna screw it up. Same thing with like letting somebody out of pressure. Like if I'm like, oh man, they've been blocking a long time. I should block here. No, I'm done. I'm done. It's your turn. Go away. All right. Well, we'll give it back to the commentators since it looks like they're ready.
Yep.